Allison DeCastro in the house. She was the first co-host of the Morning Blend with me years ago, and every once in a while I can twist her arm and get her to agree to come back. So I'm super happy that you're here.
I'm glad to be here. We have a really exciting show today.
Yay!
A lot of superstars, and we're talking Valentines. But first up this morning, it's the superstar part. He has a huge list of TV and film credits to his name. You know him best from The Office, and he brought us a gift.
Oh, no way! I'm going to scoot over a little bit for you.
My first rose of the day. You know him from The Office and Anchorman movies, 40-Year-Old Virgin, and Molly's all-time favorite.
Really?
Talladega Nights.
Oh my God, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah. I was going to do my favorite quote from the movie, and then I just realized that it's a family show that we're on, so I can't do it. When he's not filming, he's touring the country with his live stand-up comedy. Tonight, he's actually in Milwaukee at Turner Hall, and you can see him if you're 18 years of age or older, right?
Why? Is it going to be a dirty show?
No, it's I don't. That's probably their policy.
Oh, okay.
I don't put restrictions.
You don't discriminate?
I think it's important that children learn all language.
Even though, like, few choice words.
Choice words, that's just an opportunity for a conversation.
It was so funny. Our producer came in and make her. She's like, "I'm so happy that Todd Packer is here." And she's like, "I mean, David Koechner." How often do you get the Packer thing as you go out and about?
I get that, or I get Champ.
Yeah, from Anchorman.
Right.
I love it.
All the time, yeah.
You know what? It's funny. I bet you hate this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Let's hold hands. You've been in 120, something like that, films and TV shows. Pick one, your favorite.
This one.
Yes!
That's easy.
The Morning Blend!
Come on, the Blend? I've never had this
Everybody
opportunity.
watches this
My
show.
first time on the Blend.
But it's not your first time here in Milwaukee.
That's correct.
Okay, do you like Milwaukee? What do you like about the town?
I like that it's near a body of water. I like the people of Milwaukee.
Friendly.
Friendly, great, yeah. I'm
Have
from
you
the
had
Midwest.
frozen custard here or cheese
I have
curds?
not. I can't wait.
Yeah, tonight at Turner Hall, I bet you could have some.
People should bring cheese curds and frozen custard.
And throw them at you.
No, why would you do that? What's going on? What kind of show is the Blend? No, I'm going to have some stuff. I drove up, I've been in Milwaukee a couple times, but the last time, well, one of the first times I remember, I was living in Chicago and we drove up on a late...
You did Second City
Did Second City, yeah. So did a late night sojourn up to... We had breakfast in Milwaukee.
Yeah, but that was good.
That was kind of nutty, yeah.
And do you consider Saturday Night Live as kind of your big break?
Yeah, I'd say so.
What was that experience like? I've heard so many different things about the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Well, we were all a new cast. It was the same year that Will was his first year, myself, Molly Shannon, Sherry O'Terry, Jim Brewer, Chris Kattan, who else? Daryl Hammond. So we were all pretty new, so everyone was really... it was a fun experience because everyone treated each other respectfully and everyone was pulling for each other. So we had a great experience. I mean, by and large, most people, even today, are really friendly. I mean, no one's really being nasty to one another.
And I think that's one of the questions I was wondering. What's it like on set on some of these big movies and even on The Office? I mean, is everyone just trading jokes and barbs and going back and forth? Who could be the funniest? Is that what it's like?
You're working. So no one's, because that would be really annoying if that happened all day, every day. Someone's trying to, I mean, there are certain people who just their personality, they're always having fun. And some people are very quiet. And a lot of times people are just doing this.
Right, they're on their phones.
I'd say.
Who? Yeah. Can you call anybody out?
No.
Like when you were on The Office?
No.
What would people do when they'd say, okay, cut?
Oh, a lot of people would just pick up their phone and start doing that, yeah.
It was Steve Carell's idea.
That's everybody, yeah. What's
right?
that?
It was Steve Carell's idea for you to be on the show, right?
Yeah, I was, they were doing their first 6 episodes that first season, and they were having trouble casting Todd Packer, who was kind of like Finchy from the original Office in England. And I was up in Canada shooting Snakes on a Plane, actually. And so they'd already started shooting that episode and they couldn't cast it, so they put that on hold and started shooting the next episode, and then they called and said, hey, would you do this job? And I said, sure, of course.
Because I heard he said, how about David Koechner?
He said, how about Koechner, yeah.
I love that. Is he, in your opinion, is he brilliant?
Oh, yeah. I've known Steve for a long time, and his wife, Nancy, and I were in a company together at Second City, and then we were actually hired on to Saturday Night Live together. But I remember when I first came to Chicago, we're the same age, but he's a couple years ahead of me at Chicago, and you would watch Steve Carell on stage at Second City, because he was just amazing.
One of the funniest episodes of The Office was one that you were actually not even in,
right.
And you did something inappropriate.
Yes, I left him
you left him a little gift under his desk on the carpet that had to be cleaned up. And what's so funny is you were not even in that episode.
I know, and people will say that's one of my favorite Packer episodes.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be in less things, and people will be very happy. You weren't in this movie, and I loved it.
You have a wife, 5 kids. Yep. You're doing Valentine's Day today, long distance. What do you do on a day? Yeah, what do you do today?
It's a good one. Do we have a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, so my wife won't see this. It's coming today. All right, I'm from Missouri. My wife's from Kansas City.
Oh, I went to University of Missouri in Columbia. That's where I got my degree.
Are you a journalism major?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a good season this year. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
Here's what I got from my wife. So she's from Kansas City, and there's this Mexican restaurant, this fast food restaurant she loves called Taco Villa. And every time we go through to visit my folks, who just passed, but anyway, weird.
Sorry.
Or to see her family, we had to stop at Taco Villa. So I called Taco Villa, and I'm having these burritos that she loves, and these nachos that she loves, and this sauce that she loves delivered today.
No way.
That's romantic.
That is romantic.
Yeah,
tacos.
I know, and burritos. And the sauce is what she loves, so I got 2.
What is the sauce?
It's whatever their red sauce is. She absolutely loves it. And then I asked them to, and I hope they did, pull off some bulbs, some roses, and put the petals in there. That's a pretty good one.
That's a really good one.
And I told her today, I said, I can't wait till you get your Valentine's gift. She's going to freak out.
So
she is going to freak out. I think some guys are better, because you had to plan that out. You had to call the restaurant. I mean, they have to ship it. So you were planning in advance. I think that makes a great Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I thought, not every year. One year I did buy a bear from a gas station as a joke. Because there'll be a gas station, there'll be someone out there with stuff. I'm like, aha, this is funny. She did not think it was funny.
No.
We posted on Facebook today to our viewers. We said, what is something you absolutely do not want for Valentine's Day, or what's the worst gift you ever received? If your wife was weighing in on that, she'd probably say that bear.
Gas station teddy bear.
Yeah, I love it. I think that's adorable that you did that, because it's like one of our married guys yesterday said he feels like his wife wants him to be able to read her mind or get that perfect gift. I can't imagine that.
No, you just have to tell him.
Yeah,
right?
Tell them what you want.
Or you usually just go get it.
Right, yourself.
Hey,
and
look
then
what
say,
you got
hey,
me.
this.
Yeah.
Talk about the show tonight. What are people who are going to see you tonight going to get?
They're going to get their minds blown is what they're going to get.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're that funny.
They're just going to go out, wow, okay.
You so often play brash, loudmouth characters.
Right.
Are you like that for real?
I'm an awful person.
Yeah.
Yes. If I was if you took Champ Kind and Todd Packer, what are they? They're misogynist. Right? They are alcoholics.
Sexist.
Homophobic. One of them is a latent homosexual. They're nationalists, they're jingoists, they're, horrible guys. That's exactly who I am.
I'm sure.
And when they can't cast anyone like that, they
always
look for you.
David Koechner.
Get the awful guy. No, I'm opposite of those guys.
I bet you are. I can tell. It was interesting, though. I saw an interview that you did where you said about The Office in particular, and I think this is true about humor. You said it's hilarious, it's awful, and it's familiar.
Oh, the guy. Yes, everyone knows a person like that, which is a lot of fun.
Which is what makes it funny, right?
So you don't often get to act just awful to people.
Yeah,
so,
but it's got to be sort of like freeing.
Of course, it's like getting in a warm bathtub and splashing all the water over the floor and going, someone else clean it up. I don't care.
I love it.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to have a great show tonight. I wish I could be there.
Why can't you be there?
Well, maybe I'll change my plans and be there.
Save
me a ticket. Well, I'm going to do yoga and take a bath. Does that sound fun?
I tell you what, that's a show I want to see.
Okay, David Koechner tonight is at the Turner Hall Ballroom. 18 plus only there tonight. papstheater.org is where you can find more information.
He's going to blow your mind.
He's going to blow your mind. Your official website is awesome. Is it just davidkoechner.com?
Yes.
Okay, it's a great website to check out. A lot of good stuff there.
Thank you. Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, it's so awesome to have you here. Happy Valentine's Day. To you and your wife.
Why did we get
5
separated?
kids.
What happened to us?
Why don't you stick around for the next segment?
Yeah, we have a ladies panel. Want to hang out with us?
Talk about
I'm a lady.
Valentine's Day and see what the ladies really want.
I'd love to hear it.
Okay.